Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing an elemental reading, elements. So I'm going to start off with water signs, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I just wanted to kind of check in and see overall what's going on with each element. So I did do the weekly readings if you guys want to check them out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell because I have been popping on randomly and doing live readings, okay? So water signs. I'm just going to kind of pull 3 tarot cards and see what the current energies are for you guys here, okay? And you know what? No reversals here, all right? Okay. What have we got going on for water signs? What are the energies for water signs? Okay, we've got Pisces showing up here with the moon. I feel like some of you guys could be carrying a very heavy load right now about something, okay? It could involve, you could be a Pisces, so this moon could be about you, but I'm just mentioning the signs here before I actually kind of get into the message. So we've got Pisces, Sag, Aries, and Leo energy here, okay? I feel like this moon with the 10 of Wands, some of you guys have a lot of stuff going on either unconsciously or just underneath the surface that other people aren't seeing, okay? I'm gonna actually, like I usually talk very fast and pull a lot of cards, but I'm in a mood to kind of really delve deep into the cards that I'm pulling today. So who knows how deep that is, but just I'm gonna be a little slower with my not for any particular reason. I like my usual mojo, but I'm feeling like a very kind of more subdued energy today. So I feel like with this moon, you see he's kind of looking at his reflection, and it's a black cat, which could be seen in a lot of different ways: mythical, magical, witchy. It's dark. There's a witch here, but that's because it's the witch tarot. But I feel like he's seeing, when he looks into this reflection, he's a little black cat, but he's seeing a like panther, black panther, okay? So it's almost like he's afraid of his own shadow. He's afraid of who he really is, and looking at his reflection, really having to delve deep into, you know, who and what he's doing with his life, okay? And these thoughts may manifest throughout the day, but I feel like they're getting worse at night. They could be in your dreams. There could be so there's a lot of different stories that could be here. I do feel like this lack of showing up authentically for yourself and for others is like this very heavy burden. Like you're carrying this heavy load of this, it's not like an identity crisis because everyone goes through this, but this like part of you that's just not sitting well, where you're not really fully also like actualizing to your full potential, right? I feel the Queen of Wands could be, look, what's interesting is the black cat here and then the black cat here. So I feel like you might really want either like, you might want to have more of this fire sign energy, be kind of like the center of attention, kind of get a lot of accolades, kind of show everyone that you've got your stuff together, you're confident. But the black cat is like pulling down on the dress. So one thing it could be that is like this confidence, this air of showing the world that you've really got it together. It's like the mask is starting to come off, okay? But I also feel like you could be wanting the attention, or okay, you could be wanting a sort of identity like that Queen of Wands, confident, magnetic energy, and you don't feel like you have it. Or it could be someone specific in your life that you're trying to get their attention, and you just feel very small in comparison to their power, okay? But interesting enough is that you're not seeing yourself for who you really are, which is like this bigger panther, okay? So there's kind of like a cognitive dissonance here of what your potential is. First off, there's a cognitive dissonance of you feeling like you can't be who you want to be, but then there's a cognitive dissonance of feeling like you're lesser than you really are. So there's a lot of self-esteem issues here at play. And I feel like this might be really heavy for you guys, and it might actually be getting kind of worse here. It could be just become such a heavy load to carry. But I also feel it could be because you really are drawn to this fire sign, the Sag, Aries, or Leo, and you can't quite get their attention here, okay? So I'm going to pull from the Healers of the Earth Oracle and see what other messages I got regarding this. Like I said, I am talking to all water signs, but there are a lot more Pisces cards in the tarot, so they usually come up more anyway, but the Pisces is coming up here. Without a care, fruitful labors, and black swan, an unforeseen event, surprise, or hindsight. This was kind of like the intuitive feeling I was getting before, and it might just be because it's January and it's like this new year of unexpected things, but I feel like something major is going to happen, and it's going to shift your gears in a lot of ways, okay? It's going to be unexpected. It's going to be a surprise. But in hindsight, when you look back at it, you're going to realize, wow, this was always in the process of happening, okay? So I feel like this could be in 6 months. There's a 6 here. It could be in like June. It could be in 6 weeks, it could be in 6 days, you know, whatever that resonates with you. But I've got without a care here and fruitful labors. So this unexpected event could be literally like a pregnancy, okay? Because I've got growth, birth, manifestation, and harvest. But it also could be that you know, this message is for someone who works like outside with like the land and farming and stuff like that, or like herbs or gardens or something like that, okay? And then without a care here, disregard, ignorance, turning a blind eye. I feel like this event that happens could be something that you might have like overlooked something, and now it's going to kind of bite you in the ass, okay? But this also could be, you know, like you're trying to portray this image. Like I said, you're carrying this heavy load, but people don't see that you actually do have cares, but you're just kind of making it seem like you're carefree, okay? So I don't think that energy of, you know, being ignorant and turning a blind eye and not addressing your issues is really wise for you or for anyone else around you. But I'm going to pull some from this Mystic Moon Oracle and see what other message I have regarding water signs right now. And I'm going to pull from this Whispering Woods as well, if you to go with these cards, okay? Okay. Retreat and numbing. This is kind of that without a care, okay? So I feel like this is you guys not wanting to address this big elephant in the room, okay? But maybe you need to, instead of doing it in this way where you feel like you're really harsh with yourself, do it in a way where you feel like you're nurturing yourself. So in order to get out of this numbing, you know, do things that are self-care and that are nurturing. You don't have to necessarily confront this like big dragon head on and do this like intense work, but maybe just retreating from things that you're doing to numb yourself. So if you're using alcohol or whatever, retreating from that and taking the first step with that, okay? Humility and ascending. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. I feel like this is part of ascending is being humbled, and it could be even like to your knees, to where you like, you know, you hit rock bottom or something, but instead of seeing it as like you're going down, realize like you're going up, okay? So as you break down the ego and you feel like you're losing your defenses, know that you're actually not falling, you're rising, okay? So that's kind of the message that I'm getting there. I just said your ego and humility, and now grounded. So I feel like grounded with pride and ego, I feel like these things are happening to bring you back down to earth, okay? Not to say you've been full of yourself or whatever, but you're being stripped of your pride and ego in a process to ascend. That's what I was just saying. And even though you're ascending, you're actually grounding yourself more in your true self and like your actual good qualities here, okay? So pride and ego are part of that mask that I was talking about in the beginning. Also, I feel like if you are seeing someone who's very seemingly confident and that's what they have going for them, and you know, that's not necessarily someone who is grounded or really that secure with themselves. It could also be a show. So if that's something that is intimidating you or making you feel worse, know that that's not a quality to be seeking after. What you want to be is more grounded and solid, like in who you are, okay? Karmic partner and learn. So some of you guys might be with a karmic partner, or what I'm seeing is that if you're a water sign and you know maybe the person you're with is with like a fire sign that you're kind of envious of, know that this could actually just be a learning lesson from them. They could just be with this person to be learning things. It says, take a lesson from the owls, deeply observe the night and you'll become little wiser in the day. That's what I was talking about, it coming out at night. So but I feel like this with the karmic partner is saying, you know, if you're with someone and you believe they're a karmic partner and you feel trapped, maybe know that this is still a learning curve for you, and that's the whole point of a karmic partner, okay? So that could be what that's referring to as well. Okay, so for those of you guys who are in separation from someone, or maybe it's the Queen of Wands, it could be still a man or a woman, it doesn't, but it's just like a feminine, attractive, you know, energy. I'm gonna just pull from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 and see what the person that you have in mind, what they're feeling towards you right now, okay? What would they want to say to you? And I feel like you guys kind of feel like down on yourself, okay? Which, know that that's not you, that part of you that feels that way, you know? Like, I feel like being gentle with yourself and doing nice things for yourself is really important right now, okay? So, let's see. The thought of you still does things to me. I feel like you guys have a lot more power, that's what I was saying with your reflection, than you feel like you do, okay? You might feel very small right now. You might not actually be getting the attention that you crave, but know that just because someone isn't showing you, you could still very much have an effect on someone, and they could be still very attracted to you, okay? I swear to God, I just said that before this because I wanted to make sure I confirmed it. It was really me, not you. That's what I was just saying to you guys. So, this person, if you felt rejected for some reason, that it's not about your worth, it's about them. And I feel like you guys have carried this burden long enough with that 10 of Wands. It's not you, it's them. And they're telling you that from their highest self. They might not be aware of it, but I feel like this person knows that they were wrong and they know you've been carrying it and they want you to know that they're sorry, okay? So water signs, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.